Ilg abacus. If the prescription says 8 sets of hill repeats at 220, by God, do it. Screw the excuses. Screw the rationalizations. It takes consistency. It takes perseverance. It takes devotion. It takes a willingness to accept pain as purification. And there is no more holier water than sacred sweat. Welcome to this week's vlog. Let's get it done. There's the abacus.
Write down my times. Did you bring your phone or not?
Yeah.
Yeah? Oh yeah, if you could write down 138, that'd be
Christ's sakes, I've been doing these hill repeats that the horse is doing my whole dang life almost. Greenmont Cemetery Hill. Yeah, it's one of Durango's maker of champions. So when she hits this flat top boulder, from here to the summit boulder, about 50 meters. And the gradient here is the steepest. So that's where I want to see her shift gears, right about at where Lancaster the scooter is. And then we're just working on that last 50 meters. So all of this stretch is pretty much a pre-fatigue. And then this is punch time. Boom. Times 8. Let's go. Let's go, horse! Up, 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 up! Last one! Time to elevate, time to elevate! Up, 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 up! Hit, hit, hit! Dig! Up, dive! Arms! If the prescription said 8 sets of hill repeats at 220, by God, do it. Screw the excuses. Screw the rationalizations. Testing, testing, testing. Huh. It's a lapel mic. Let's see if it goes onto the model. How many pump works? I promised you last week. Shoe review. ASICS. That's right. Meta Speed Sky. This is a carbon fiber plated. That means there's some carbon buried with a plate buried within the midsole. And look at how stiff. This thing, boom, propels you down the road. The principle is kind of like with the carbon fiber, like if you're a gymnast and you want to do a like a front handspring, you want to run and then hit with a stiff arm. Same thing with a carbon fiber plated shoe. You know, the foot strike hopefully hits around mid foot. Some people are heel strikers, but you want to try basically to try to land on the mid strike, and the carbon fiber just, it propels you. This is the shoe I raced Shiprock Half Marathon in. Second in my age, and just I was getting way too much energy return compared to a unplated shoe. But I hate to tell you, retail price I think for this ASICS Meta Speed Sky, sorry, there is a 5 millimeter drop between the heel in the midsole and the forefoot. So you're not perched up super high. I felt a great ground control. I think is perfect. And super light, like really light. My size, that is a men's 8.5. I think it's like 6.8 ounces. Our go-to guy in the tribe is Seth James Demore, multiple time winner of Pikes Peak, and just go to his vlog channel for all shoe reviews, and he does a daily vlog, and we're his #1 fans. So he'll give you all the specs on this shoe. So the midsole, this part of the shoe, FF means flight foam. I think Seth said the durometer on this is between 35 and 40. So it's pretty, you know, if you pinch it, it's pretty soft, but not super soft. Where the rigidity comes from is longitudinally and laterally. It's not a shoe underfoot, it's like 2 missiles underfoot. So this outer sole, I think, what do they call it? The grip? I think they call it the ASICS Grip outer sole. As you see, they leave a lot of space here. This is all outer, the flight foam, and just a great percentage of the outer sole hitting it. I've taken this shoe to about 50 miles. I did pick up, you can see there's an embedded rock, little tiny pebble in the midsole. But for 50 miles, that's pretty solid. Right here, that's the racer knot. So those two little holes right up here, that's so you can really get a great lockdown through the tongue. The tongue is not gusseted, it's very thin, and I'm kind of feeling that if you're gonna give us a racer knot to really cinch up the laces way up high by the ankle, give us a millimeter more of material on the tongue right where where you're supposed to racer knot the laces, because it wasn't that comfortable. It's a racing shoe, really. I would race a 5K in this all the way up to what I did, the half marathon. This would probably be great for a marathon shoe. Breathability through the upper here is fantastic. I mean, I can literally see right through it. And I would just say that the tongue is so thin and ungusseted. Heel counter is pretty sturdy. I had no issues with my heel. You saw how I approach to not having blisters in the recent vlog. I'll put it up there. And it's just a high performance shoe. It's not that comfortable, but it's so it spoils you. The energy return on this shoe is absolutely fantastic. Yeah, 2 thumbs up. I think Seth said the shoe that's in competition for this, much more comfortable, and that's what Dewa has, is a Saucony Endorphin Pro. I think there's a Pro Plus. That's a plated shoe, and I guess the comfort in that shoe is much greater than this one. Take a spin. Ask for the ASICS Meta Speed Sky or the Meta Speed Edge if you're a cadence person, and woo, check it out.